인적 드문 벌판에서 불곰 2마리를 만났습니다. 딱 봐도 과격한 몸짓과 쾌성. 한 남자의 등장으로 상황이 순식간에 정리됩니다.
Hello, I'm Jeff Watson. I've been handling grizzly bears for 32 years. I'm going to introduce you to Bob and Screech. Bob and Screech were born at a tourist destination called the Black Forest Bear Park. It was in Helen, Georgia. And a buddy of mine called me and he said, hey, they've got these cubs down at this park they don't want. I don't know much about the park that they came from. I'd only been there a couple times. A lot of concrete. I never saw any grass. It was downtown.
이젠 차가운 시멘트 바닥 대신 초목 우거진 벌판에 살고 있습니다.
And their life, their daily life, is a life of routine that they like. Being out in the field, rooting around for different grasses and digging things up and browsing off of trees. Their sense of smell is their strongest sense, their most acute sense. So they're constantly following that nose and digging things up out here. So they stay pretty entertained, if you will, and their lives they seem to enjoy life.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Folks and gentlemen right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bear Man, Jeff Watson. Jeff, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
야생동물 훈련사로 활동한 지 올해로 32년째라는 제프 왓슨. 그는 사실 미국 내에선 이름보다 베어맨이란 닉네임으로 더 많이 알려진 유명 사육사. 거구의 불곰과 깊은 유대를 형성하는 영상과 사진으로 화제를 모았고 지금도 각종 SNS와 방송 매체를 통해 지속적으로 곰 보호 활동과 알리기에 앞장서고 있습니다.
It's hot. That's hot.
왓슨 씨 앞에선 마치 애교만한 애완동물 같지만 밥과 스크리치는 체중만 무려 360kg, 큰 덩치와 어마어마한 파괴력으로 공포의 곰이라 불리는 회색곰, 그리즐리 베어에 속하는데요. 폐쇄된 동물원에서 버려질 뻔했던 녀석들을 왓슨 씨는 9년 전 이곳으로 데려왔습니다. 야생곰에 대한 애정이 남다르다는 왓슨 씨. 그에겐 특별한 사연이 있습니다.
But I ended up with a disease called Guillain-Barré when I was 20 years old. So I went from being an athletic guy to being paralyzed for a while. And my friends went off to school, they went off and got their jobs, and I was trying to figure out if I was ever going to walk again or if I was going to live. And in that interim period, somebody had a bear cub. An individual had a bear cub, I wanted it, and I thought that'll be my therapy. I go hang out in the woods with this little bear cub. And it became my passion, became my profession. And that's what I've been doing for over 3 decades.
아무도 옆에 없을 때 그를 지켜준 게 바로 곰이었습니다. 그로부터 30년, 20살의 청년은 그 빚을 버려진 수없이 많은 곰들을 돌보는 것으로 갚아 나가려 하고 있습니다.
All right, give me fours. 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 Good boy. Now wide. 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 Let's do this. Give me a wide. Wide. Strike. 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 Boy, you got it today, brother. The dance. Good boy. Shake that head. Shake it. Shake. 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 Good boy. I don't know about this, but I'm going to try it. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, I'm looking up. Give me a stand. Give me a stand. Give me a wide. Wide. Good boy.
한때 곰과의 소통이란 미명하에 곰 등에 올라타고 곰 입에 머리를 집어넣는 우스꽝스러운 짓을 수년간 해온 적이 있음을 고백하는 제프 왓슨. 그 부끄러운 과거를 통해 때로 어떤 관계는 넘칠 때보다 부족할 때 더 좋다는 것을 알게 됐습니다. 자극적인 소재로 사람들의 관심을 끄는 대신 이제 그들의 몸짓과 소리에 귀 기울입니다. 인간과 동물, 그 공존에 대한 철학도 바뀌었습니다.
Bob and Screech are domesticated animal or still?
I never use the term tame. People want to say, oh, this animal is tame. A wild animal is never tame. You can train them, and they can be, I will say, semi-domesticated. They're never domesticated like a dog or a cat.
밥 스크리치와 아주 좋은 관계를 형성하고 있고 그들을 아주 사랑하지만 잠재적으로 아주 위험하다는 것도 알고 있습니다. 일반적이지 않은 이 관계를 지속하기 위해선 꽤 많은 노력이 투여됩니다.
I have a high stress level. I double check everything. I double check gates. I double check locks. I just can't personally feel comfortable and safe if somebody else is responsible for that. So that being said, I really don't travel too many places without the bears.
인간과 야생에 다리를 놓기 위해 그가 스스로 선택한 삶의 방식입니다.
This is a responsibility I have, and I'm a slave to it.
흙, 풀, 나무. 현재 녀석들에게 제공되는 이 자연 서식지 전체엔 낮은 전류가 흐르는 전기 철책이 둘러져 있습니다.
You see it arcing. So that lets me.
곰의 사생활과 인간의 안전을 동시에 지키는 최소한의 안전망인 것이죠.
Honestly, we had a lot of locals.
그는 자신이 체험한 야생곰에 대한 모든 것을 적극 알리기로 했습니다.
So being contracted at this wildlife park, my duties are to share Bob and Screech with the public. So when they come in, I educate them about safety in bear country, how to avoid an encounter, how to survive an encounter if you are attacked by a bear. So that's how we make our living. So we teach people how to behave in bear country, how to avoid an encounter, how to survive an encounter. And it's also purpose to save the lives of bears. Because if somebody has an encounter with a bear and they get injured or they die, oftentimes they kill the bear or the bear gets placed in captivity. So we're hoping that we can serve multiple purposes here.
단 교육은 밥과 스크리치의 사생활이 최대한 보장되는 조건 하에서 이루어집니다. 조용히 관찰할 수 있을 뿐 곰의 묘기나 서커스를 기대한다면 실망하고 돌아갈 수 있습니다.
By being here, I don't think that I'm contributing to saving bear environment, but I'm educating people, and when people become educated, they'll go into whatever direction they want to go into. They may become a biologist, they may become a certain researcher, or work at a zoo, or in whatever capacity they can help bears if they become interested here. So we do our part. It's a small part, but I think we do our part.
와일드파크의 공식 일정이 끝난 시간. 왓슨 씨가 저녁을 준비하는데요. 곰과 자신이 먹을 식사를 한꺼번에 준비합니다.
So Bob and Screech eat a lot of foods that we eat and that they wouldn't eat in the wild. But it's okay because they're omnivores. So just about anything is edible to a bear.
Good boy. Come on.
밥대를 알리는 식사 종을 울리자
Come on, Screech. Come on, boys. Let's go.
숲에서 놀던 밥이 마치 덩치 큰 강아지처럼 뛰어옵니다.
Go, guys.
다리가 불편한 스크리치도 인간 친구의 사인을 듣고 집으로 향합니다. 이런 평화로운 일상이 무척 자연스러워 보입니다.
I want Bob and Screech to have good lives. I always want to do more for them, but they don't necessarily need more. As a human being, I think, oh, I want to give you this. Oh, let me give you this. They are wild animals. In the wild, they're not looking for more toys. They're looking for survival. They're wired that way. And when I want to do more for them, they really don't need more.
자연은 자연 그대로 내버려둘 때 가장 아름답다는 평범한 진리는 이들에게도 그대로 적용되는 것 같습니다. 고음 형제와의 깊은 신뢰와 우정을 바탕으로 많은 이들을 감동시킨 왓슨 씨가 우리에게 꼭 전하고 싶은 말이 있답니다.
This may sound strange coming from a guy who's lived with bears for 32 years, but I don't think that people should really interact with them on a large scale. Again, you can love something, you can appreciate something, you can respect something without having to touch it, without having to be right next to it. I don't think that most people who want to get near a bear or a lion understand what they're really getting next to. So no, I wouldn't encourage anybody to go out there and try to bridge that gap. Not because I think I'm special, but just because I think that my head was on right and I think I understand what I'm dealing with. And a lot of people go into this having different expectations and different hopes and different goals, and most of those are unrealistic.